All right, we're live. Howdy, howdy.
Hello, everyone. Um, this is like a pop up stream. Um, Bob Kaler, he and I was talking about it, and he was encouraging me to possibly start up it's a new stream, but um, and there's a couple things that I got to get in line in order to do that, and like I said, like we're just going to do a tryout type thing, I guess, so to speak, and and hopefully Bob can guide me through this as much as possible, and hopefully everything will go smoothly. Um,
Well, and I'll just add real quick to that. Tom. There must be a Tom in there. No, I can't. Yeah, Tom. I'll blame it on reading that. Just Eric Ferlo, who we all know and enjoy, was going to be doing a Friday night stream, and hope that he still can at some point. But he had asked both Bobby and I don't know, a month or 6 weeks ago, if we would, do like a panel thing or something like that, informal with him on Friday nights at 8. And so we both agreed, but he's just had so much stuff going. We all do, so much stuff going on. He's had, like late, last minute family show up, and of course, you're not going to go on a live stream when you haven't seen family. So anyway, he messaged me this evening and asked me if I would just take his time, him off the fish tubers notification schedule on Friday evening, and I confirmed that was the only time he had scheduled. And he said he's just got too much going on right now. But he did mention that he'll be doing some pop ups, so watch for those. But then I made sure Bobby knew, and he did. Bobby, told Bobby what I just told you, and so I said, why don't we just go ahead and go since we planned on it anyway? And and I kind of then said, why don't you take that slot? And so he's got some StreamYard issues, but I feel like somebody can help him with those. So, but anyway, so here we are. This is
uh,
his stream, but because he can get on StreamYard, but he can't start a stream up, I think, from StreamYard.
wow, we got a bunch of people in here. Didn't
Yeah.
expect this.
And
Uh, Start up to the top here and say hello to everyone. Tampa Tom Fishing, hello. Tiffany White, hello. Albert's Exotics, hello. Deborah Lewis, Patrick Hardy, Scott's Aquatics, Maria Z, hello. Let's see here. Daniel, hello. Stephen, hello. Dan's Aquarium, Lunatic Fringe, Rocco's, uh, Chewy, and Mike at FFR, Geek Boy, hello. Trying to keep up here. 3G, hello. And BTW, hello. My chat's jumping over the place. If I miss anyone, please let me know.
did you say Scott?
I think I did, but Scott, hello. I'm sorry if I didn't.
On and out a little bit. A little bit.
Yeah. Sorry everyone. If I seem a little skittish or whatever you want to call it, because I'm new to this. Never really had a stream pretty much dedicated or to take over, but thanks to Bob here, and we're going to try something out, and he's got a lot of faith in me,
Well, I was
which is
telling
nice.
people enjoy Bobby and love him, and I did say I don't know why, but And I'd say just kidding, but yeah, I think it's great. I want you to always be the co-host. You know, if you really want to do your own stream and get your own hours and all that kind of stuff, it does. Where are people from? Dan's Aquarium's asking. So we're in Tennessee, Dan's. We're the Tennessee Fish Mafia. Bobby's in
Newport, Tennessee.
Newport. I kept wanting to say Jefferson City. Pam, Stephen. And I'm in near Chattanooga. But Mike said hello to us from Florida Fish Rescue. I knew I was going to do that. I said Florida. And he's going to be on with us on Sunday night. Shameless plug here. He will be on our panel, which Bobby is on too. Skipper's Aquariums is on there, and Chattanooga Ed. So we have that every Sunday at 8 Eastern, and he will be our guest. Lots of people are excited about that, and I have got to get the thumbnail up for that. I like to do that on Friday night. People have time to see what's coming up this weekend. So he's going to talk about the fishtuber.com site that he set up for us, and I hope to be posting the link to our schedule on FishTuber notifications. If not, copying and pasting the schedule over there. So once I get so there's Brian from BTW. So I'll shut up. My coffee.
Oh no, what you're doing great. Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little tense or nervous or whatever in a way, but I don't know why, because I've been on panels a lot in the past. There is
Wow.
Hey. Anthony from Fishy Friends. Chris, the Mad Aquarius. Wow.
Awesome.
We did not expect everybody to be in here, but of course it is Bob Kaler, that we're with here. So
now it says right in
thank you, everyone.
It says in the title it's your stream. So yep.
Mike said start drinking, Bobby. No, Mike. I ain't gonna lie, I have done that in the past on hangout panels and stuff, but I'll just be honest with you. When you watch the replays of those streams, it's not so, fun, I guess. Stephanie, let's see here. Vanoski, hello.
Geek Boy said.
Scroll up here, relax, Robert. We ain't gonna laugh at you any more than usual. That's fine. Hello, Geek Boy. If I didn't say hello to you, and I think I got everyone, but if I missed anyone, I'm sorry. And
Mike said
I got Bob to help me out.
Yeah, the Codfather has backed you with his mafia bossness, whatever that is. You better believe.
But basically, it's just going to be like a chit chat, just like a talk about just a little bit of everything. Oh wow, I'm cutting out over here.
Topic.
Now, am I still cutting out real bad?
Not to me. I don't know. Nobody said anything on there. It's usually me. Is on at Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
Convention is on. Yeah, so we're competing with that, so to speak. But it wasn't a scheduled thing on the schedule. But yeah, I had saved that to watch too. I got a notification for it, but I watched the replay.
I do want to say that, like, to anyone in the fish fam, so to speak, like, if you ever thought about getting up on, like, with a panel, and if you, I guess, like, had second thoughts about it, because you might be a little shy, I do encourage everyone to do it, because I ain't gonna lie, I was really, like, terrified of it when I first showed up on panel, and like, once you get up there, it's not so bad. Because the whole point of us all being here is to share the same love that we have for the hobby.
Mm.
And I know that it's this way for me, but it's also an escape from what's going on, in the outside world besides,
Now we
with a
got
fish tube.
we got all the big stars here. There's Chattanooga Ed, Rocco. Wow,
Hello, Chattanooga Ed,
and Chris.
and Chris, Might Aquarius. Hello, and Deborah. Um,
I was telling them, Bobby, in another stream, not to cut you off, but I shut up. I've been biting my tongue for a minute. In some other stream, I was saying, some late night stream, maybe talking about the trip to Atlanta, and I said you were a little starstruck. And so a couple of them, of course, immediately started kidding me and saying, well, you are well known Codfathers. And I was like, no, it was Ed and James. It wasn't. Bobby and I have hung out a couple of times already. So, yeah, Eddie was a little starstruck.
oh, yeah. Yes, I was. Honestly, I had a fantastic time. That was awesome. And I greatly thank you guys so much, for letting me hang out with y'all.
Don't forget to send the check. But Pam's a big star. Yeah, I'm sorry, Pam. Well, I don't even mention you. You're a legend, Pam. You're a superstar. So I don't.
Absolutely.
That would be an insult to call you out like that. Little dog Monday. She's been keeping me updated. I won't say any more than that. She's got an appointment to meet at Monday.
Dave, hello. Let's see here. I seen somebody else pop up in here. Trying to scroll up. Where do they go? Petroman, hello. Yeah, that is exciting about her getting that new dog. Because I know that she was talking about it in her stream. Was it Wednesday night?
Yep.
And apparently had to have like knee surgery, and then but yeah, I think that she posted up about it. She's going to go pick it up Monday. So yes, that is very exciting because she gets to take home a little sweet doggy and give it a lot better home than what it has now.
I'll let her
It's
talk.
always good.
Or she told me a lot more detail, and we chatted about her appointment and all that. But I'll let her talk about that tomorrow, or on here if she wants to. And guys, if anybody wants the link, let me know. Well, it's your stream, Bobby. I'm sorry. I'm sure Bobby won't mind if anybody wants to come up. Just don't take your clothes off.
Yeah, sure. I encourage anybody to come up because that'll help me out a lot. I'm just trying not to be, I guess, like staring at the screen and going, top deal. So I will say that I will be bouncing around a little bit and between topics or whatever, because I really didn't have a topic whatsoever. Like I said, this is just like a chit chat about whatever, and to talk about the possibility of me trying to have a certain stream time. But as Bob was saying at the front of the stream, I have been trying to get StreamYard to work on my phone, but it seems like that every time I do it, it just always says that that my software cannot support it and that I got to update Google Chrome. Well, I've done it like 3 times, that I did the updates, and I don't know if I'm hitting the wrong button or whatever, but hopefully I can get some help and get it figured out, and then we know more about what's going to happen in the future. But Forward Man, hello.
Robert, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, Terry. How you doing, buddy?
Dude, you better start streaming seriously on your own. I will watch. I will be there with half of the fish family just watching you and hanging out.
Thank you, man. I mean, that means a lot.
You need to do it. You seriously do, man. You're always hanging out in all the other people's streams, and it's great to have you when you're doing it. There's absolutely no reason you couldn't do it for yourself if you want to.
We just got to get his StreamYard where he can go live on it. Yeah, he'll be fine.
I'll hang out and talk fishing with you all day long, man.
Heck yeah. I mean, yeah, I greatly appreciate it, Terry. You know, I just got to figure out how to get it, to where I can do it, because like I said, I mean, I don't know if I'm hitting the wrong buttons or what, but it seems like that every time I go, into the StreamYard and I do all the steps that it says to do, and then I get to the YouTube studio, it just, it'll start to do it. Then it'll say that it cannot.
You're trying to go through YouTube Studio. Try StreamYard. Just go on StreamYard and click Start Stream, and then just click on your Google icon, and it'll kind of do it all by itself.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to try that. Aquatic Nest, hello. And
how did Aquatic Nest get here so quick? I mean, she literally just finished streaming.
She's probably in 2 streams. Ness is clever like
that. Say that again. You was cutting in and out.
Me or him?
Terry was.
Oh crap! You know what? I got to take my hand away from my face and put the microphone right here, and maybe you guys can hear me. Check 1. All right. I don't know what I said, man. My brain works so fast I can't even remember why I walked into the kitchen.
You were saying, how did Aquatic Nest get here so fast? Because she was just in their stream, Maple Street.
Oh yeah, I was watching Maple Street Aquatics, and Aquatic Nest was just hanging out, having a good old time, moving the camera around, feeding fish, and then bang, she's here. I was like, wow.
She's clever.
I seen Ian come in here. Hello, Ian. And now, if I missed anyone, I'm sorry. Well, I did.
You didn't.
Robert, Tears Fish. Hello,
Robert. You didn't see my comments.
May go back.
I posted. You did miss me when I posted. I just posted TN. And you missed me, and you said, I apologize. And I said, well, I'm going to have to shoot you in the foot for missing me.
Oh.
And then you named a bunch of other people, and I was like, doggone it, now I got to shoot you twice.
Yeah.
I got to shoot both your feet.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I wouldn't even feel my feet on stuff all the time, and I'm like, I bet that hurt.
So if you see TN in a wheelchair, yeah, it's me. It's all my fault.
Oh, TN.
Terry done got me.
Get him, Terry. Get him.
Geek Boy and Deborah Sanders. Hello. I haven't seen Deborah in a while.
Play nice.
So, Bob, on the 8th at that swap, is that going to be like 2 weeks from now? Because I get my days and times mixed up a lot. And
Since I had the second stroke, I don't even know what day it is. I start out knowing it's Thursday, and then I think it's Friday, and it's craziness. But I think it is because it was going to be this Saturday, tomorrow, and then it's the 8th. That sounds like 2 weeks. Well, I dropped a pin.
oh, okay.
I finally dropped that. So, hey, Deborah.
You can see the tail of my one cool new fish.
You did get it, Terry?
Oh no, I didn't buy that. The big pike cichlid. No, I came to my senses and said I didn't need a 16-inch fish that's gonna eat me out of house and home. But I did buy the vampire pleco that I talked about earlier.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, I see.
That is a nice one. I like that. How big do those get?
Oh, dude, yeah, I actually haven't done my proper research on this fish. I'm not 100% sure, but they don't get incredibly huge. They're a reasonably small pleco. I do know that.
16 inches, Terry. Oh,
What's
kidding.
that?
I'm teasing. The
No, that pike cichlid I was looking at, I swear to God, I had a bucket cleaned out and was ready to leave the house. And I said, man, I better look this fish up one more time. And I looked it up and got on a cichlid website, and it gets 16 inches long and is one of the most aggressive pike cichlids. And I was like, you know what? As much as it's a really pretty fish, but I really don't need that in my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I came to my senses and stayed home.
Now, like, are those similar to the I think they're called like this snowball ones?
Oh,
or are they like a totally different?
Bob and I were talking about a completely different fish. Yeah, the vampire and galaxy pleco, they're meat eaters. They don't get incredibly huge.
Oh, okay.
Sure what the difference is, but they aren't snowballs.
Yeah, no, it's not a snowball pleco, but I could see where you would think that, you know, it'd be kind of, they're black with white dots. So yeah.
I think that Mike is backstage. Because I just seen a message.
I see there's a message. Let me look at the message.
I mean, I'm not sure how long he's been back there. I just now seen it.
No, it said 8:26 and it's 8:27. So if he was left, I've been trying to watch it. Go back again, Mike, and I'll sit here and watch for you.
Yeah, Chattanooga Ed saying, yeah, the pleco that you guys were looking at, it's a baby, but the eventual size he's saying is 10 inches, which in pleco terms is not that incredibly big.
Ooh, Ed says that the vampires get up to 10 inches according to Google. Still, that's not 16 inches. Here's Mike. Let me do this.
Yeah, there was a thing I did on one of my live stream earlier. I almost bought a pike cichlid that does get 16 inches. And it has a really big mouth, and it's like pure just predatory hatred, and I decided to pass on it.
Hi, Bob. Hey, Bob. How are you?
And then Mike, I do know right now Mike is going to give me crap over not getting that fish.
I am so mad at you for not getting that fish. I can't even tell you how angry I am at you for not getting that fish.
I don't have the tanks for it.
Man, that fish though.
You
that fish,
have a
you're never-
rescue of people that give you fish because they bought them irresponsibly.
Well, I
And
was
I'm
hoping maybe
doing
you
the
would-
responsible thing, looking at my fish room going, yeah, that's not for
but
me.
it would be so responsible.
And you're
of
gonna
you
give
to
me
get
crap
that fish and
over it.
send it to me.
Yeah, that's what he wanted. He's like, it's going to grow out Terry's tanks and he'll just send it to me.
Bobby, sir.
Mr. Manifesto, AJ Kelly, and Craig. Hello.
And by the way, you got to watch that Mr. Manifesto, dude. Because I seriously, he was sending me messages going, dude, you got to get that fish. You got to get that fish.
This is an amazing fish.
Yeah, it still is an amazing fish. If
It
you
is.
want to come up and buy it, have at it. But
Man,
it
Oh,
if I
doesn't
could,
belong in
I
my fish
swear to
room.
you, I would. Bobby, sir, I appreciate you, man. Every time I have ever been up on a stream with you, you get run over because everybody gets talking, and I don't want to do that to you today. You have
Yeah.
such
No,
good-
man, that's
This is
okay.
all about you, Robert.
Oh no, don't do me that way. Come on now.
Come on,
Y'all
dude.
gotta help me
No,
here.
I'm putting him on the spot. All right, that's not fair. Either.
Y'all gotta
That's
help
not-
me out here.
I feel you. That's not fair either. That's not fair either.
And Bob, thank you, buddy. You know, for doing this for me. I mean, you know, but you know, like, I'm going to try my best. You know, to take this slot. But like I said, you know, like considering the issues I've been having with trying to get the whole StreamYard thing
We'll
going.
get you through that. We'll get you through that. That's easy peasy. I promise. We'll get you through that. That's nothing. But
Okay.
so I don't think I've ever seen what's in your tanks back there, man.
Oh, hang on one second, and I'll show you here real quick. And you got to excuse the room here; it's a bit messy. It's
Oh,
not
God,
my
don't
day of
even.
cleaning.
You had no idea what ugly looks like.
All of us know how to point our camera so you don't see all the
Right,
craziness in the corner.
exactly.
Show us Triton. See there on the bed? Titan, I mean.
Oh yeah,
Fantastic.
there's Titan. He is
Ah,
he's just
good boy.
being lazy as always.
What?
But this is a 40-gallon breeder. I've been working on this for a while now. It's been changed up like 2 or 3 times, but I think I'm finally getting where I wanted at.
Nice.
Basically, just got some neon tetras in it, some black neon tetras, and a few of the rainbow praycocks. I just butchered that name. It's the dwarf rainbow praycocks fish.
Okay.
And I've got about 4 juvenile chocolate of the plecos in here. That's pretty much the only pleco that I've really ever had, and I haven't been having a whole lot of luck with them, except these. You know, because I started out with the albinos, and they all
Right.
died except one. So, but
Interesting. I
This-
plecos for me are like I couldn't kill them if I tried. I would literally have to like take them out of the tank and set them on fire.
well, I wish I could do that.
I don't have
Well, we'll not set them on fire. I had that much luck with them as you do.
Yeah, I don't know, man. They just thrive. They end up freaking 3 feet long in my pools outside.
Chris said your pronunciation was perfect. Awesome pup. And Patty said, our Bobby sure is growing up.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. And I got a bed up here too. You know, he doesn't bother anybody in here, and they don't bother him. But I've been noticing that like he has his change of attitude. So I don't know what's going on with him. But I mean, he's not been as like excited as he used to be. So I don't know if he's
How long
he's
have you had
getting
him?
something wrong with him. I've probably had him for about 6 months now.
Oh, okay.
But but he stays up there in the pothos root that hangs down. That's his little house, I guess, so to speak.
All badges kind of do that. They like to hang out up in leaves up at the surface and make little bubble nests, and they're weird.
Yeah, I just wish that that I can figure out what's going on with him, but I mean I don't see anything going on with his fins or anything, so
Right.
hopefully he just maybe just mad because somebody keeps on trying to come up there to his house. I don't know,
Could
but
be that kind of attitude.
if need be, I'll put him back in his other home, but because I do got a 3-gallon, it's like a round Walmart tank that I had him in.
Right.
And I just didn't like him being by himself. So, but
the move is recent.
well, no. I mean, I've had him for about 6 months, and I've had him in that tank for about, I want to say 3.5 months, maybe 4.
He should be evened out by now. Hey,
This is a 20-gallon high.
Yeah, you got a
I
lot
love
of stuff
that
going
tank,
on.
by the way.
Well, thank you. It's I've never had good luck with guppy grass until
Says the guy who has that much
now.
guppy grass.
Yeah, I mean, like when I first
could put a pair. You could put a pair of the gold killie. What's it called? The gold wonder killie or whatever. And they wouldn't eat the babies because you got literally that many plants.
I tell you, I mean, I don't know what to do with it. I mean, I was gonna put it outside of my ponds, but every time I do, it just dies off.
So listen, I like that stuff. You can send it my way.
What do you? It looks like you got
Okay.
some endlers there.
Yes. These.
I'm
Well,
so
Mike,
happy that just happened. I am literally doing a happy dance right now. Happy dance, happy dance. Maybe a lot of people don't know why, but those who do know.
Yeah, it's an inside joke between all of us. Trust me. But they do look like endlers.
These are a Santa Maria Endler. Now, granted, these are not. These have not been like cold or anything, because when I first got these, they were a gift from Priscilla, and they're super nice, but I just don't know anything about with the culling, as far as like genetics or whatever. Now, like, yeah, granted, I know that like if you see one with a bent spine and stuff, that you don't want to have that in there, but other than that, I don't know a whole lot about genetics with the endlers and guppies
I'd be willing to bet you'll maintain some pretty nice looking fish if you just let them to their own devices.
Yeah.
You may not get, you're not going to get show quality fish, but yeah, you'll get good fish.
Man, you got a nice looking tank there and good healthy fish there. I don't think you have anything to stress about. Just let them be. Let them be. Beautiful.
Thank you. Now, that there, it was sold to me as a pistogram Morella. Now, I had trouble finding a
Ruh-roh.
Go back closer to your router.
Is that better?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
Okay.
stop moving around so much.
Yeah, I had my hand over the part where the phone picks up signals, so it's probably
well, that might help
start
too.
That. No. Terry, don't even read the message on the screen. Just ignore it. Just ignore it.
What?
Please.
What did I miss?
The message on the screen.
The dog wants out here.
Oh, hi everyone.
Give me
Just
one
one
second.
question for Terry. What is it? That horse was buried in my backyard. We've been over it several times.
We ate that horse. That horse became steaks. That horse is so
No,
done.
kimchi. Because we
Kimchi,
literally
kimchi.
buried it and it became kimchi.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to say thank you so much to all the mods in here.
Are those Moscows?
These I got from Jesse
They're
AQUA.
Moscows.
He sells them as they're called Green Hulks. So, well, that's what he calls them. But but as far as like what genetics or line they actually are, I have no idea.
From what I'm seeing, they're Moscows.
They look like Moscows to me. They're pretty.
Now, Moscows can come in a whole bunch of different variants. It just means it's got like metallic and the color goes across the top of the head. And
Ricky at RB Aquatics got some beautiful Moscows from Jess and posted an unboxing. Yeah. Those are awesome.
They're actually really good looking fish.
Oh, nice. And these are my pride and joy of my fish room. These are the Synodonus multipuntatus.
Ah, I got you. We talked about those. Yeah, look at them things.
I can't explain it why I like them so much. I guess
cool looking fish,
man. But
they are cool looking fish.
But those are my pride and joy of my fish room.
Of course, they're all going to eat you now because they're mad as hell that you got them out of the shell.
Yep.
Oh yeah. that like I can shut the lights out, and with just the light being on in the room, and they will come out with no problem, especially with food. I mean,
have you had any luck? Weren't you looking for Lucipennis or Petricola?
Well, I got the Petricolas too. I got them in about 20-gallon hides. I just got through showing, but they're still little. But the Lucipennis, I talked to Rico Stan, and he sent me a link to I want to say Rachel O'Leary's site where she sells fish, and apparently she has some. But
hey, Cooper, good to see you, brother.
But I haven't got a chance to go over there and really look at it, and a lot, as far as like because when I glanced at it, there was some things that I haven't didn't quite understand, like fully understand, as far as like certain cost or whatever. So like before I pull the trigger on it, I really need to I guess read the fine print on it, as far as like what the shipping details are and everything.
I know a whole bunch of people on YouTube, and we all do the video thing, but you're the only one I know of that's got that many multis.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know anybody else that's got that many personally.
See, I've got 7 of them right now, and when I got them, I think I bought 2 of them at like $21. I got them on sale. Then the other 5, I think I paid like $29.99 a piece for them or something. So
yeah, they're not cheap catfish.
No, I mean,
and when you usually get them, they're really small, and
yeah, they are. To be honest with you, when I got them, I also got a couple of the Petricolas. Now the Synodonus with the multipuntatus, I haven't had any trouble with like them staying alive or anything. But now the Petricolas are a different story. And now,
really?
like I bought, I probably bought 10 Petricolas since I've been back in the hobby, and I probably have had at least 4 of them die.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Well, it's weird because number one, they take the same exact water parameters. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's a mystery to me.
Depends on where the breeder was, right? I mean, the breeder might have bred them in soft water versus hard water, and they are more comfortable in that water, so they didn't make it in his.
I highly doubt any Synodontis bred in soft water.
Well, I didn't specifically mean soft water, but you know what I mean.
But I get what you're saying, yeah.
Now I'm going to show you guys something, and I'm just going to make a statement here, okay? To any new fish keeper, so to speak, who may be in here, and if you think that you want to put some of this plant in your tank, I highly recommend you not to, especially if you got multiple tanks, until you really do the research, because
I love
Say
there's a
duckweed.
lot of
no
people that
to
hate this.
duckweed.
I love duckweed.
Yes.
I do. I truly
Now,
love
no,
duckweed.
now, don't get me wrong. Now, as far as duckweed goes,
Listen,
you
I'm
know,
proud of you. I can't keep that stuff
there
alive.
is, man, there is, if I had to pick one thing about it that I do like about it, it is that like duckweed will tell you when it's basically time to do a water change, because fact, like from my experience, that like duckweed will start taking over a lot when you start getting like with the high with the nitrates or whatever. So because of course, as plants, that's what they like to eat or whatever. And then when you start getting a big bloom of it, that's pretty much tells you that it's about time for a water change.
They should give out coins.
Well, it tells me that anyway.
That is it. Listen, that's an interesting tip. I like that tip. The problem with me though is that if you put duckweed in any of my tanks, it will die instantly. It just automatically dies. So I can't test that theory, but I like it. I like it. It's a good theory.
They should give out coins like they do for other organizations. I am 25 years duckweed free.
Me too. And I've tried.
Except I haven't tried.
I try all the time. Every time I get a chance to get duckweed, it comes in a freaking rescue. I put it in my tanks and nope, dead. Can't keep
Mickey
that
M
stuff
was
alive.
in a food coma. I almost was, man. I fried up an entire pound of bacon
Ooh.
and ate a good portion of it. I didn't anywhere come near to tearing into half of it. And I was like, man, I swear to God, if I die of a heart attack, if I don't stream tomorrow, call 911.
Oh, Mickey M, hello. We're just doing some, we don't really have a topic, just a chit-chat hangout. But this is my 10-gallon tank. It was my shrimp tank, and I basically turned it into a nursery for my salt and pepper corridors that I hatch out. There's a couple of them, but
Wait a minute.
I have about
wait,
25 or 30.
back up. Back up a minute, Robert. You're breeding Corys.
Yes. Well, I'm not now, but I did a couple times, and I got about 60 or 70 of them out of one batch.
And you didn't make a video out of any of it.
No, I mean, I just didn't think about it at the time, because like that there's so many different ways of doing it, as far as like getting the eggs to hatch and everything, that I just didn't want to, I guess, give somebody like a false hope, if it didn't work for them, I guess, so to
What
speak.
he's telling you, Terry, is he didn't want to give up his secrets because he's doing it better than we are.
Oh no, I mean, because to be honest with you, I tell you exactly how I done it. I just bought some corridors, and then one day I woke up and I seen these little specks all over my tank, and then I found out there was corridor eggs, and then I watched a couple of videos, and how I had success with it is I just, with the eggs I'll take out and I'll put them on it's a hang on back box, a brooder box, and I'll put them in there until they hatch, and then I'll take like a pipette or a turkey baster, and I'll get all the babies out of there, and I'll put them with a shrimp tank, and And the shrimp tank underneath this moss is a lot of mold. Now, I figured out that like from the time that they hatch and you know, and they still got their egg sacs or whatever you want to call it on them, you know, that I figured out that like for some odd reason that mold keeps them alive. I don't know if they feed off of it or what, but I've had the best
they're
success with just
feeding
putting
off
them in.
of the microorganisms
Hi,
that
Swampy.
are feeding on the mold.
Thanks.
And Swampy, thanks for stopping by, man.
What's up, Craig Broderick? Mickey M. There's a couple of people who've come in the last 10 minutes that we've missed.
Interrupt, guys.
Robert, the next time you
Huh?
decide to spawn Corydoras or you know, to collect the eggs and
Yeah, that needs to be
and
a
bring
video.
them up, you need to show that. You need to show that to people. You need to show that, well, you don't have to have any special foods. You can do it in an aged tank that's got a lot of mold in it and
Yeah.
a bunch of microorganisms, and you need to show that stuff, man.
Yeah. Elizabeth,
Okay.
the fish rescue came in. And
Bobby just does that stuff normally, and he thinks it's normal because like he knows how to do it, but everybody else is like, "What? What just happened?"
I mean, I would watch it in a heartbeat.
I know, me too.
This tank has got a bunch of other corridors that I hatched out in there. You see, I mean, like this tank has probably got about 30 or more in here alone. You know, I mean, I've got them come out of my ears.
You got Cory breeders right now cursing you up one side. And down.
hey, Scott.
And I only got 2 more tanks.
The Red Bull
Thank
tank.
goodness, you know, that I got, you know, that I got Bob and you guys, you know, saying hi to everyone coming in. And I appreciate everyone being here. Thank you so much, and I hope everyone is having a fantastic night.
Wait a minute, Robert. Every time I start a stream, you usually stop in and say hi. Sometimes you come up on panel. No, we should be telling you the you know, we like you. We like having you, and we want to see what you're doing, man.
And apparently he's doing stuff we don't have no idea about and not telling us.
I told you about it. Told you.
Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. This is I don't know if it's 2.5 or 3 gallon. I want to say compared to my other 2.5 that this one would be like a 3.5, maybe a 4 gallon at the most. But this houses my blue Neocaridina shrimp. Most of these came from Rose Aquatics, which everyone knows Rose. She is a fantastic breeder. She has all kinds of shrimp, and she breeds some other with a fish too, but I don't know exactly what all types she has, but I recommend everybody go checking her out as well. And I do have a couple of shrimp in here from Priscilla MK. I encourage everyone to go check her out too, but these are, I mean, you know, I only got about maybe 20 in here. They're just something I'm working on. I got a couple of pregnant females, but I haven't seen any like shrimplets yet, but it's a work in progress. And
breeding shrimp.
And this tank don't have a light on it because I just let natural sunlight hit it, you know, shade it with my blinds. But this is my cherry shrimp colony, which it's a nightmare right now because I've got a bunch of baby ram's horn snails in here.
Dude, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Why is that a nightmare? I love freaking snails.
I mean, I
don't
like
even know
snails
what that
to the
means,
point, but I hate
Rocco,
babies.
and I'm sure I don't want to know.
I'm sure I do want to know.
Hey, Rocco, was it you that were talking about apple snails, or you couldn't find them or something? Because my LFS has the ones that get tennis ball size. And I thought about you, so I'm glad you're in here. I'll send you some of them. They still, you know.
Okay, guys, I'm back.
Nice tour. Thanks, man.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate you.
Hey, there's something else that, maybe the people in this particular chat don't know, but you like to fish as well.
Yeah, I don't do it as much as I used to, but I used to sign up for those bass tournaments. Now I have fished a couple of the when I mention this type of tournament, I'm sure Terry that you know what I'm talking about, but it's called the FLW
FLW.
tournaments.
Yes.
Yeah.
FLW.
Now I fished 2 of them, but it was so expensive. I mean, but you really got to have sponsors, or you got to have
the traveling. The traveling is what gets you, because you got to go to the event, you got to have a place to stay, and that's all out of pocket fees unless you got a sponsor.
Thank you, Marizzi.
And yeah,
you can get sponsored for fish tournaments.
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
That's why they got shirts that are just plastered with all kinds of whatever.
Okay.
They're like
Speaking
NASCAR
of that, hang
drivers.
on one second.
They're like NASCAR drivers. All right. I will accept that.
Yeah, you gotta have sponsors. It gets incredibly expensive.
There
you go.
One of my
There's a
shirts.
jersey.
Look at that.
Nice.
It's
Apparently had
got
some
my last
sponsors.
name on it.
That's
nice.
cool, dude. See? And here's the things you didn't know about Robert.
Right? I think there's a lot of things we didn't know about Robert until today.
Yeah, I mean, for people who does it, who's never been in a bass tournament, it's fun if you fish with a small ones, when I mean small ones, like we like
The
in the summertime
tournaments.
and in the fall, yeah. I mean, like you get the ones, that you pay I think it's like $25 a boat, and
Wow,
that's,
I've never been in one that cheap.
and yeah, but now those are the fun ones, but the big tournaments, it's a lot of stress involved because one, you pay out a lot of money to get in them.
Well,
how much money are we talking about?
The entrance fee might be $400, $500, $600.
Are you kidding me?
And then you've got, what's it going to cost you to get down there?
And up,
you got to find a place to stay, and you may not know the water all that much, and you got $600 of your own money saying I can catch more fish than you. It can get stressful, trust me.
Craig said, "Tell them that you wear glitter on the weekends."
so with that kind of payment, with that kind of payment to get into the tournament, what are your chances of coming out of it winning? I mean, if you're a good fisherman, how many people are you going against? 300 or?
Well, it depends on the tournament. You could be looking at a 150 boat field, or you could be looking at a 200 boat field.
That's incredible. What do you win?
10 grand if you. Well, the FLW, I think they're up to? They're hundreds of thousands to win it, ain't it?
Well, the last one that I fished, I think it had like 220 boats in it. But the thing of it is, at the same time, there was about 4 or 5 other tournaments going on
At
at the same
time.
day.
Yeah.
So, like, just imagine how many bass boats are out there at once,
Wow.
and like people are trying to go run as hard as they can go to get to their secret
I'm running
spots.
65 miles an hour. Get the hell out of my way.
So are you allowed to use a dynamite in a net or no?
No.
Oh.
What about electric probes?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I know they do that out here for the
Yeah,
saltwater. They do that out here for sail, for sailfish and for sometimes for sharks and all sorts of other, game fish.
No, they do it for redfish too. There's a huge tournament for redfish.
Yeah, there's a redfish tournament. I mean, I know they do saltwater. It didn't occur to me that they do it for bass, and I guess of course they would.
Are you kidding? Lake Okeechobee has probably hosted more of what do they call that? The BASS classics than any other lake on the planet.
Okay, you learn something new every day. Who knew? Listen, I'm a saltwater kid, all right? I grew up stomping around in the ocean. I don't know anything about this freshwater stuff.
And by the way, I didn't mean to derail this chat. We can bring it back to tropical fish. I just wanted people to know that hey, this guy does know how to fish.
He apparently knows how to breed fish too, which
Well, I mean, listen, I'll just be honest with you. I am no professional whatsoever. I mean, like, listen, since I've been back in the hobby, I think I've only bred about maybe 3 different kinds of the fish, and that's it. And it's something that is so easy that you just put them in the tank and they just do it on their own.
See, that's the thing. You just say it's so easy. You just say it's so easy, and there are 50 people in this chat right now going, "Are you kidding me? It's not that easy."
Yeah,
but for you,
easy, easy depends on your fish tank. It's really easy. When
I said that, it was like the convict cichlids and stuff like that. Like your
convict cichlids,
just like your typical fish, like your.
I know, right?
But you got corridors.
See, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, but I'll be honest with you, like the corridors, I can't sit here and just take all the credit, I've done it myself because I didn't. Because to be honest with you, I have to give credit to Kevin
corridors.
on the corridors to Kevin Adam fucking fish for the people who is new here, they may not know him, but people who's been here for a while does. Yeah. Now Kevin is the one who actually taught me how to do it. You know what I mean? So
I didn't mean to interrupt you, Robert, but Maple Street goes, I'm hoping he knows how to find some pickerel. And I'm going to tell you what, dude, I'm going to do my groundwork first and make sure I find a couple before I invite you. I will check out the areas before I invite you to drive an hour to me. And I'll get you hooked up. I'll find them.
Sandy and Maple Street, hello. Cooper, hello. And once again, I mean, anybody I missed, I'm sorry. And I just want to say thank you all so much for coming in here. Patrick, hello. And, I just, this is going to be like a trial and error type thing. Now, like, I cannot say that I am going to take over the slot, I guess, because, because I still have a few things that I still got a few things I got to work out as far as.
Why wouldn't you?
We'll
fix those.
Yeah. I mean, it's just technical problems, and but I will say, that if I get them fixed and if everything goes good, if I ain't stepping on anybody's toes, well, then yes, I would love to start doing that.
Robert, we'll come. We'll support you in a freaking heartbeat.
Of course we will.
Thank you guys so much. And Bob, I just want to say, buddy, thank you so much, man. I mean, I couldn't have done this without you. And you know, I mean, and you know, like for all you people who didn't know, Bob Kaler is the first person in the food with the fish hobby who shall say, like, you know, like that they actually like went out of his way to actually, like, you know, like meet me in person and everything. And you know, and I just want to say thank you so much for that.
I number one, Mr. Kaler, you're incredible. I think you're entirely underrated. There's a whole bunch of people in our hobby that have bigger channels, but Bob is way underrated.
Yep,
when he goes by late at night to feed his fish, his tanks are amazing. And
algae I can grow in them.
I'm sure, Bob, you know, all of us think that. All of us look at our tanks and are like, oh no, it's not what I want.
We always
It's
have this
not the way it
conversation
should
too.
be.
Always.
We're all super critical of our own tanks, but I'm telling you, people from the outside look at a tank and are like, wow, that thing is freaking incredible. And I always did that with Bob. When Bob does his feedings, I find
Bob's
myself,
tanks are all
I
amazing.
put my elbow on the table and I just watch, and I'm like, what's he gonna show me next?
Yo. Yeah, Bob's tanks are ridiculous.
Says he's all right, guys. Thank you. Let's get off of me, please. Craig
And Robert, you show up on everybody's streams.
Yeah.
You've even showed up on my panel a few times, and you're just wonderful to have, dude. You're just a great person, and there's absolutely no reason you shouldn't be doing this on your own. You'll probably surpass me.
Well, that's not hard.
Well, thank you, Terry, so much. And you know, like, you know, to be honest with you, this right here is why that I love the fish fam, because of, like, people are so supportive, you know. And listen, I'll just be honest with you, like, when I first came in, went on panel, I was terrified because of the whole shutter thing or whatever. But you guys have been so nice. You guys are just like, you know, like, you don't, like, you know, like, you don't put nobody down, you know, like, but you guys are just nice and compassionate, and y'all just let everybody come in and open it, you know, with, like, open arms, and that's the way it should be. And
oh God,
you guys are just great.
Robert, I'm going to interrupt you for a minute because Bob made this screen big, and I'm not sure why. But right over here is a new fish. And earlier, you saw a red-tailed shark over here that's extremely pissed off because he's like, hey, dude, you just took my spot.
He doesn't like that fish, huh?
That red-tailed shark is like, dude, man, this is like my house. Yeah. And the pleco just moved right on in, and the red-tailed shark does not know what to do.
Yeah, there's nothing he can do about that pleco. That pleco is armored, man. He doesn't have a chance. He just has to deal with it. You know. Terry
was asking.
Oh yeah.
Looking at in there. That's why I did it to you.
Yeah, there. See, the red-tailed shark's backing himself back out. He's like, this ain't my normal spot, man. He's like, dude, this sucks. I just got evicted. Look at him. He's over there looking like, dude, man, this is bullshit.
And to the people who does the what you call, well, what shall I say, like, what I called, like, the with the hangouts, that happens like late at night or whatever on my time, like if you ain't seen me in a while, it's nothing personal. It's just because of my work schedule with everything. I just get tired now a lot sooner than than when I was, before work picked up. So
you're gonna be ending up on
so in other words, if we
everybody's
don't see you late at night, that doesn't mean that you're laying dead somewhere and your dogs are eating you.
Right, exactly.
Now he's going to be coming up on Catfish stream because he's up that early in the morning. Catfish Terry stream. It's ridiculous 3 a.m. or something.
I watch his stream all the time.
Anthony's asking me if I have any Antheas. No, I don't, because as a beginner, 2 years in now, so a beginner, the people that were my advisors and still are about it advised me not to get them. So I haven't, but they're beautiful, Anthony. So,
yeah, they're actually pretty incredible.
Guys, is anybody else on right now? We've gone an hour or a little over an hour, and I don't want to see anybody off, but
don't you go, Mike?
I'd rather hang out with Robert.
I'm going to go at 10, so
cool.
We're fine.
Okay.
Sometimes you just got to hang out with people you like to talk to.
Yeah, well, people have a choice, and some people watch more than one, at once, or go back and watch one if they really want it. So there are options. All right, if you want to go on, Bobby, it's your stream. You tell me.
I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, like if you guys want to keep going, and if all you guys in the chat want to keep going,
why is my tank big? That algae covered mess.
I'm trying to prepare you, Terry.
Yeah, Bobby, I don't see anybody else up. Ohio Fish Rescue ended.
Well,
Maple Street ended. Beantown is still live, but I don't think
at least we can do it. At least we can do this, so you can't see the algae so much, and it looks a heck of a lot better.
But to be honest with you, Terry, that tank you got, that's my style of tank. Because, like, me personally, I'm just saying, a tank like that tells me one thing, that it's healthy and
I don't know what
thriving.
I'm doing.
It's thriving.
You
That's
don't know
exactly
what you're
what you want. I mean, because still, like, especially with a person that's going to potentially, like, breed fish or whatever, that kind of tank is what you want. I think so.
Bobby Geek Boy says Swampy Acres is up and SC Aquatics are up right now.
Oh, okay. Well then, I think that we need to probably just go ahead and call it then, right? So that way that we're not stepping on their toes.
It's up to you.
No.
Nobody has a reserved time. It's just a schedule.
Yeah, everybody's on their own, dude. How many people are in here, Bob?
34. But it's
dude, you've got 34 people in here that want to know what you have to say.
Yep, and if they change their mind, they'll head out elsewhere.
Right.
Okay.
It's all yours. I've come to the conclusion that we're all going to cross each other at times. There's no way around it. We're going to cross each other.
Well, guys, you're streaming, so if you need to head over there, want to take off, we're going to go ahead and go.
Yeah. You don't stop anybody from just going. They're going to go where they go.
Yep. And they'll be back and forth. We get boring, they'll go over there. They'll get boring, they'll come back. That's how it works.
Patty, that message for you there, Terry.
Yeah, I saw it, and I didn't know exactly what my response should be. Actually, yeah. Like I said, I'm very critical of my tanks. Some people might look at a tank and go, "Oh my God, that's the most beautiful thing I ever seen." But when I look at it, I see the flaws in it, and yeah,
we all do it. Except for my puffer tank, I don't see any flaws in it.
Now, Geek Boys.
Except it's got puffers in it.
I hate you, Terry.
Inside joke between Mike and I.
Geek Boy. Yeah, speaking of algae,
Yeah,
I'm,
okay, Geek
I've
Boy.
been having a little
Another
bit
inside joke.
of blackbird algae
Oh,
myself.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, another thing that keeps algae down, just so you know, duckweed, because it doesn't let the light get down to the bottom of the tank.
No, 25
Just
years
saying.
duckweed free. I ain't chancing
Did you
it
did you
again,
see the shirt
man.
Rocco put up? Did you see the shirt Rocco put up
Where?
on his Teespring? He put up a 25 years duckweed free for Terry.
What? Wait a minute. What?
He put up a 25 years duckweed free T-shirt for you. It's your own personal T-shirt.
Thank you,
25 years duckweed free.
Mm-hmm.
thank you, Maria. She's posting links to it. Go back and forth.
Yeah, Maria, you're amazing. You have just been rocking it tonight. I've watched you post links up and say hello to everybody, and you're just a bomb.
You better not try to steal her, Bobby. Pam already stole her from me.
I'm going to give her mod on my stream, whether she wants it or not. And then if she shows up, she'll be mod.
Maria, no, she-
There's somebody in the chat named Craig Boderick.
Yeah, I've seen him
And-
chatting up.
Every freaking time I see it, I'm like, oh my God, Boderick is here. It's just one letter difference. And you're like into like one of the most famous people in fish keeping.
Right. Maybe it's him.
Craig is
trying to be
awesome.
sly.
I mean, Craig is actually from Australia, I want to say. Is that right?
Why is it the now, Robert, you said you're part of the Tennessee Fish Mafia, which brings
Yes,
up quite a people. It seems like there's a lot of Australians that like the Tennessee Fish Mafia.
Oh, all Australians want to be from Tennessee.
It's
Well,
kind of crazy.
I think it's mainly because of how we talk. I think.
It's similar.
What we're gonna do is saw the top of his head off, root around there with a stick, and see if we can't get that doggone tumor out of there.
Oh goodness.
Wow.
Yes, Bob. I can't really tell who all are the mods on here, but I know for sure that like the Anthony and Maria is a mod. Now, like, is there anybody else I'm missing?
I think right now that's all. There's several members on here too right now, but Sandy, Verdul,
Riddle.
Middle.
It
Riddle,
took me
Riddle,
freaking
man,
3
you want-
weeks to figure out how to say it. It's
I had to ask him. I
Yeah,
actually
Riddle.
fully asked him and made him sound it out for us.
But they just saw that I'm the one that provided the the stream, so you could go live on it. So that's why they're coming in, which I really appreciate, guys. And I didn't tell the mods, I just did it, so they know I'm crazy anyway. So they know. But you can see on if you look on YouTube, like the replay, go to YouTube. I think it shows on there.
Oh, okay. Well, like I was just going to say thank you so much to all the mods and you guys just do a great job. I mean, that these guys, that they don't get paid to do it, that they just do it because they want to, and that they are just really good at it, and and that like that just shows you like how much, I guess, love and support that people has, for every one stream or whatever, because you got people, like they'll come in and they'll start doing all of this, just to do it and it's just awesome.
Hey,
I
Hey,
say it all the
Robert.
time. Fish family is the
Hey,
best
Robert, I get it. I know your anxiety. You know, oh, what'd he do? He left?
family. He fell off.
Seriously?
His network's been doing weird stuff. He finally got knocked.
Right.
He'll be back.
Yeah.
I was going to tell him, look, man, you know, and this goes to anybody in chat that doesn't have their own channel, but you got some stuff going on in your fish room that maybe people want to see. Just build it. People will come.
That clicking sound is Bob typing at the speed of lightning. That's what that noise is. I've been trying to figure it out the whole stream.
Yeah, I
Hey,
don't know what
Robert,
happened.
you're
I
back.
just lost. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I just lost signal and it was gone.
What was that
But everything
baseball
seems to be good.
movie? Help me out, Kevin or Mike. Come on, help me out.
What's the question?
Baseball movie.
What was that baseball movie that Field of Dreams?
I guess we didn't have
Build
to help
it
you.
and they will come. And I'm
Yeah.
telling you, Robert, you got some things going on in your fish room that a lot of us experienced fish keepers want to see.
Yeah,
Well,
and
thank you.
you appear to have some knowledge that that you haven't previously shared, and so I think you need to make a point of that and bring people in that that you can help teach and help educate everyone else. And you got something going, man. Just do it.
Well, thank you all so much. But I will say this: everything I know today is because of the fish family itself. I mean,
I think we can
Yeah,
all say
but we
that.
can all say that. When I learned
each
my
person in the
fish,
chat, all the streams, everybody's.
I've learned stuff from literally
Shit,
every
you guys
single
taught me
person
everything.
except Terry.
yeah, I ain't teaching you shit. But anyways, no, that's the way we all learned. I came up in a time before the internet, and I just learned everything from every person I just ever met in the hobby. And they were, they give you just like alternatives to what you're doing, and just a constant just absorbing what everybody tells you that's in the hobby and reading every book you can. Now we have the internet where all of us can actually talk, where Bob and I can actually talk to each other and interact. It's an incredible time, actually.
It is cool. It's very cool stuff. The fact that we can get this kind of, you couldn't do this before. I remember having to go to the library to go dig stuff up on anything, You had to-
Dude, I literally checked out in my county library, I checked out every fish keeping book they had like 3 times.
God, I'm so disappointed I don't have a drink. I'd be playing the literally game with you right now. Anyway, another inside joke. Sorry. But yeah, I mean, I can't tell you.
I made an entire freaking video and never said literally once.
No freaking way. I don't believe you. I don't believe. Then you deleted it, right?
No, I watched it.
Oh.
I never said literally once.
I literally don't believe you. But
Noticing like the more people we have on here, we get more of the clicking. I know Bobby's got an issue with his Wi-Fi, but I think the main problem is my Wi-Fi can't carry more than a couple of people without doing that clicking.
oh, your Wi-Fi
Well,
does
I'll
that?
bow out. I'm going to bow out. You know what, Robert, please, by all means, start your own channel. Start doing some streams. I will personally watch them.
Literally. I will too. I'll be there.
Mike said that, by the way, so you can't drink. All you people that had a shot in front of your mouth and was about ready to drink, that came from Mike, not me.
Thank you.
Love you
Eric.
guys. Take care. I'm out. I don't want to slow Bob's internet down.
Oh, no. Saying that.
Terry, I love you, brother. Just so you know.
I hope he didn't think
Thank
I
you,
meant-
Terry.
Terry's cool. He really is.
He is smart guy too, man.
Yes,
God,
he
knows
is.
his stuff. God, he knows his stuff. And it's fun to argue with him when he's half right. But
In the mood.
God, he knows his stuff.
He likes to debate.
Mm-hmm. And he gets very passionate about it, which makes it a lot of fun too. because
Sound better now, or less consistently?
yeah, less clicky. That's your Wi-Fi doing that. That's weird. It sounds like you're typing, you know, or it sounds, I don't know. It just
That's
sounds
what
like something.
I'm talking about clicking a pen. I thought that's what they meant. Is it still doing it?
No, not right. this moment.
No, it's not as bad, you know. But see, my issue is just like I live in an area. I don't know what it is, but I mean, I don't have like really good service, and considering that my phone is through Straight Talk, you know,
It's a little laggy, yeah.
there's times I can come on and it's just great, and there's times it comes on and it's like it'll be stuttering and I'm talking just fine.
Right.
Go
right.
figure, you know.
Do you have a laptop?
I do not.
Do you have a regular computer of any kind?
To be honest with you, this is probably going to crack a lot of people up, but I've never had one.
Wow. Okay. All right. So your phone is fine, but
Never.
you're gonna have to. So you're just off of the your data off of the phone, or do you have Wi-Fi that you can hook into?
I do not have any
No
Wi-Fi at my house whatsoever. You know.
All right. So you're always going to be. That's fine. That's fine. You got to figure out how to buffer that down. So, you still shouldn't have any problem with StreamYard, but you are going to get some glitchy stuff from time to time because the way most of us keep it from getting glitchy is going through Wi-Fi and having data turned on at the same time, and that way, if one goes down, it just switches over for you. But yeah, so you're gonna have some glitches, but that's okay. Don't worry about the glitches. You know, the thing is you work through them, and then when you can improve it, you improve it. So it'll be fine. You'll be good. And remember, most of the actual data is being handled by StreamYard. Like when we're up, StreamYard is taking that data, not you. Right? You're not passing that data to them. So it's not going to slow you down to have, have people up. You're just going to. It's only you that you have to worry about as far as that data is concerned. And if you can speed it up, speed it up. But
could that be a problem with StreamYard? Because he didn't have Wi-Fi?
No, StreamYard should be fine. StreamYard should no. Really, dude? My dog just went nuts. Sorry. No, it should. The not having Wi-Fi. The problem with not having Wi-Fi is simply that it's going to make you slow, but it shouldn't not let you connect to StreamYard. All right, you're trying to connect to StreamYard through. You know what? You don't have to use Chrome. You could install the new version of Firefox, and Firefox is going to be upgraded, so you're going to, you know, it might connect better.
I just got an upgrade on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can try that. Try the upgrade of Firefox, see if that works better. But I mean, you're on right now, and you're on right now through your browser, right?
Did he freeze?
Yeah, he's frozen. He'll be back.
Yeah. I mean, right now I'm cutting him out. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know
that'll
what's
happen.
going on.
But regardless, the fact is you are connected to StreamYard through your browser on your phone, so there is no reason you shouldn't be able to start a stream. Though it might be glitchy.
Yeah, you know, like I'll be honest with you. I kind of need somebody who knows how to do it to just take my phone and just set it up. You know, basically.
Well, listen,
because,
I will walk you
I'm
through
not
it.
tech savvy whatsoever.
I will walk you through it. Okay, when I'm starting to stream at 10, but you and I will get together and I will walk you through it and make sure that it works for you. Tomorrow sometime, if you've got tomorrow available.
Somebody take a screen.
Okay. That sounds great.
Yeah, no problem at all. It's
Gig Boy, I have better luck with Firefox.
yeah. He says he has better luck with Firefox, which, depending on your phone, Firefox might run faster than Chrome. It's a smaller application, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know what it is.
it's just another browser. It's
I
just
just
like
wanted to check
Chrome,
that.
except it's called Firefox, and it's a little bit smaller,
Okay.
maybe a little bit faster.
Oh,
Maybe,
okay.
maybe.
Look at
You
that.
know, let me ask you something. Does it make sense to you guys? Like sometimes, you know, like when my phone cuts in and out when I'm on StreamYard, you know, I don't know what it is, but if my hand touches my phone, it seems to help it. And if I take my hand off of the phone, it starts cutting out again.
That works with TVs.
That's
That works with
audio
TVs.
settings.
Maybe the
I
signal
mean,
gets
you know, but
maybe the signal gets routed. You know, like it used to work with old TVs. Remember, you used to hold the antennas, and all of a sudden your TV would go crystal clear, and then you'd let go of it, it would go back to gray again.
yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm thinking about going and putting like a collar on my dog, and I'm gonna take like some like coat hangers and stick on his collar and just have him go around out in the yard somewhere and try to link to him.
Might work. Listen,
Eddie.
listen. My wife is in a wheelchair, and when we have an old radio that is, you know, actual real life honest to God radio, and it'll get all fuzzy, and if she rolls by it in the wheelchair, it gets better. It seriously actually boosts the signal. It gets better.
Patty, thanks
Yep.
for sharing. Thanks for sharing.
Stephen Truseeker, I have not seen you before. Hello.
And Truth Seeker. Yeah, he's been around a while. He doesn't come in streams a lot, or at least not mine, but he does watch my videos and he's subscribed to me. So awesome, Stephen.
Haven't seen you before. Thanks for hanging out.
Awesome. Patty said I personally like the auto tune.
The auto tune. Yeah. Us old dogs remember taking that UHF channel knob and wiggling it to try and get that freaking channel in, and then it would finally come in, and then it would go great,
Yeah.
and you're like, "Argh!" You go back there and wiggling it some more.
Oh my God!
You have to get
The picture used to roll.
I missed half of that.
Remember when the picture used to roll?
Oh God, yeah. God, yeah. You'd almost get sick. It would just be like, and you're like, oh man, and you'd have to get up out of your seat. It was so annoying. You actually had to get up out of your seat to walk over there and fiddle with it. And then there was that UHF hold thing. You remember that, or VHF hold, and you'd have to like turn that knob to get the roll to slowly get itself worked out. Oh my God.
You're not back there. I don't see you back there, Terry.
I wonder what Terry's got to say. I know Terry's got something going.
He's
Oh, you kicked Bobby.
No, I didn't do anything. There's
Oh,
Terry.
Yeah, Bobby might accidentally kicked himself. The phone dropping on him.
no, I'm just having like signal issues. Like I'm cutting
I
in
see
and
that.
out.
You're glitching
Everything
hard.
keeps freezing up.
Is your phone fully charged, or is it on a charger?
It's about to go dead.
Oh, I'm live right now. I'm not live. I just set it for 10 o'clock.
You were in there twice, and now Terry's gone. I thought Terry was there too. Damn it, Terry. There's Rico.
Of course you do, Rico. Of course you do. Trying to sort of make out some part. Yeah.
Oh goodness.
picking up Cinemax on his antenna.
Patty just got a notification. Fish restaurant.
That's not possible. I'm set for 10. Hold on, let me go check.
That doesn't work
That's it.
there. Wonder why they
Yeah,
don't
no,
make-
I'm not.
Why they don't make glasses with the bifocals on top, so you don't have to keep doing like that to read.
Wait a minute, Bob. Are your glasses upside down?
Yeah, I was just saying, I don't know why they don't put the bifocals on the top. I might invent that.
Right?
Oh.
That would be convenient. Then you can just tip them down and. I agree. That's not a bad idea. It's probably a reason though.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Absolutely.
hell! I gotta make a phone call. I totally forgot. I gotta make a phone call. Where's my phone? Yeah.
Thank you, everyone for coming in and hanging out with us. We greatly appreciate it. And hello, Rico Stan. Rico Stan, aka the dirty old man.
Lucas Bratz just went live too, and I'm a mod over there, big shot. But I haven't modded in a while, probably a month. Candy's over there, so I mean they've got mods. His mods kind of come and go,
Oh yeah.
and I'm gone right now. Hey Dylan. Who is Jenny anyway? This is
Tank Top Tropics. Hello. Oh man. I'm doing everything I can to keep signal. I'm over here touching the phone, holding one hand up in the air, everything.
yeah. Put another chain on. Try that.
Yeah.
Subscribe Bobby to Tennessee Aqua, Jenny. This is really his stream, but he was having trouble with StreamYard, so I'm just running the StreamYard, but it's his stream, so.
Who is Jenny? Hello.
Herman said go closer to the windows if you get better signal.
Well, I'm like right up against it right now, and hello, Herman. Let's
Steve,
see. I'm trying to think.
cut him up in the tank, but I don't think I videoed him, and he fits right in with those angels. Like, well, he looks kind of weird, but we'll take him. That's just
Moving like Grammy. Yeah, that is right. But you got some like new White Cloud yesterday too, didn't you?
Yeah, I got 10 of them. They're just regular white. I just got them in at one of the local stores, and so I wanted them to flush out my little school of them. They're doing well. I got a business finally. I know nobody does reptiles, but he's really cool. He already ate a worm out of my hand. And
All
right, I'm back.
Did you use more of those I think they're called the agamas or argamas or whatever?
agama butterfly. I just call them butterfly usually. They're agama butterflies. But I got the male, and he's got the pretty things that stick out on the sides. I mean, he can retract them because they use them to glide around, I guess, or to display.
Oh.
Yeah, they already took up together. I'm like, where's he at? And I went there and looked, and they both had their heads sticking out from under her favorite rock, and they were just together, which instantly went back when I walked in. They're pretty cool.
Uh-oh. High school all over again.
There's that tetra to the beta thing that came up earlier today.
Yeah.
Trying to add neon tattoo over
Uh-oh.
Back there.
That is a good question that I
answer
don't know how to answer. I don't know how to answer it because my experience with betas is that they're touchy, and so I have not had any. I know people keep other fish with betas. I just have not figured out how to do it.
Well, I have
I mean,
4 betas in my rainbow tank, my 33 long. And I had to take one of them out, the last one. They get along because they have a space. If one of them gets over in the other's territory, then they just flare up and they go their separate ways. They don't fight.
Hi, Steph.
but they're
like
wild betas or close to wild. They're not like the traditional betas that have been
Right.
bred in tank for years and years. And Amber told me that with big betas. She said the wild ones will tolerate other males because they run into them all the time. So
Okay.
that makes sense.
That's helpful info. I don't know. I see people who have this gorgeous beta in this small tank with a whole bunch of other small fish hanging around.
Yeah.
Without problems. And I don't know how they do it. The only thing I can think is that the beta must go in after the smaller fish. And so the beta is stuck in going, okay, this is my new tank. I have to live here, and he has to leave everybody alone. I think if you do it the other way around, it probably doesn't work.
Well, what they were saying in the discussion earlier today, I don't remember which stream, but Chewy and several people that know a lot more than I know about it said that the tetras would be the ones that would nip on the beta's fin.
Oh, really?
Several people. You might have been in there. I can't remember.
I don't think I caught that conversation.
Yeah, barbs are bad to do it if you don't have enough of them to chase each other. They'll nip, but I don't know about tetras. You still got 27 people.
I can say that I do have a beta in, and I got it in with some neon tetras and the black neons, and also with rainbow fish, and I haven't had any trouble. But that being said, I know that like when it comes to betas, that they all got different personalities.
Yeah.
So like as far as that being said, the only advice I can give her on that is just try it and then just watch them carefully. That's all you can,
True story. I mean, that's how half of that.
That's
stuff
really the
works
only input
anyway.
I can put on that.
What size tank is that, Bobby?
Huh?
What size tank?
Well, I have mine in a 40 breeder.
Oh, that's a good sized tank, so they got room to go hide out too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, but like I said, I mean, like, like all betas are not going to be the same. Now, granted, I'm not an expert, but I'm just going on what I have seen other people's experiences and putting my own experience in it as well.
Yeah, I definitely am not a beta expert. Our fish are all monster. So they're either monster or kind of aggressive. But the betas are they're such a weird fish. They're like Oscars in the sense that they have a real personality, but their personality can turn too. And I don't know enough about them to tell you how to put what fish you should put in and whether or not they're going to get along. I feel like they're most of the time not going to get along unless you do something amazing, and I don't know what that amazing is. So, hi, Jenny Lynn.
Jenny Lynn, hello.
Jenny, anyway. We got two Jennies. Cool.
All right, guys, I have to drop down for a minute because I have to go organize the 10 o'clock thing, and I have to make a phone call, and my dude is not calling me back. So,
thanks.
But no, thanks for having me up, man. I really enjoyed it, Bobby, sir. I love you, man. And we've been on streams together before, but you always end up getting lost behind all these big mouths. Us.
You guys are great. Thank you so much, Mike.
You got good stuff to do, man. So we will see you on the next one.
Sunday.
Awesome,
yes, Bob,
buddy.
sir, I will see you on Sunday.
Thank you so much.
By the way, did you get those pictures? Did you manage to get them?
I haven't seen any. I need to look in my spam and see if they went there.
Oh, no. Your email bounced it back to me. So the email address I have for you, I think, is wrong. But I did upload them on FishTuber, and they're in the group. And you can just, if you want to go look that way, they're there.
I have
if
that.
Not, just yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, you're registered there. So
yeah, okay.
All right. Okay, so I will see you guys later, and you guys have a great night, and see you on the next one.
Thank you, Mike. We'll see you in a little bit. Yeah, everyone. like Mike is going next at Florida Fish Rescue. If anyone is it going somewhere else, if you'd like to go check out another stream, then he's one that's going next. I encourage everyone to check him out.
And if anybody wants to come up the last little bit, the link's out there.
Absolutely. Thank you, Bob, again, man. I appreciate it. You know, Crystal, hello.
I think you're, based on what we've seen the last almost 2 hours, I think you're going to be a hit. I don't know why. People really enjoy.
Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. You know, I mean, you know, I just hope, you know, that I can get everything figured out, you know, as far as like how to get the streaming thing.
You'll get you situated tomorrow.
That'd be great. And, you know, like I said, you know, you know, like starting out, you know, like if I do start streaming and stuff from now on, you know, I probably won't be doing like a certain topics, you know, at first because of, you know, like I really consider myself not really a newbie, but I consider myself as like a novice hobbyist, I guess, a novice aquarist, you know, and
see you, Steve.
You know, all right, Stephen. We'll see you later, buddy. Thank you, Maria and Anthony. You mods are great, and everyone in chat. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us.
I know, right, Rocco?
Awesome, Rocco. Thank you, buddy. And I guess, you know, like we can, you know, we'll be hanging out for the next 15 minutes, and then we'll go ahead and call it, I guess, Bob, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, I don't want to go over Mike for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
I should have been doing water changes, but I mean, I'm good now. I'll have to do them.
Yeah, my phone, it I think it needs a break anyway because it's starting to get you know, the point where like if you take the charger off and then it's going to die. It's at that point. So
well, I started thinking down to 18 people, but then it went back to 20. So you could go ahead and end a few minutes early to give people a bathroom break and stuff like that. If people really do that stuff.
well, yeah, that sounds great to me. You know, but like I said, you know, I did not imagine that, you know, that, like, you know, it would turn out as good as it did, and I just greatly appreciate everyone's support, and I'm hoping, you know, to keep doing this, and thank you all so much, and hope everyone has a great night. And I just seen Stephanie from I Hate Stupid People Tank Tribe came in here. Hello, Stephanie. And you guys are awesome.
Jump back up to
Huh?
20, it jumped up to 24 people from 18. So I don't know.
Oh wow. But everyone, you know, like you know, if you have thought about, you know, like getting up on panel and just doing like the hangout streams, you know, just popping up and hanging out with people, and if you're not so sure that you want to do it or not, I highly recommend you at least try it once. You know, because, you know, I'll be honest with you, I was scared, you know, when I first done it, and you know, it's really not that bad, you know. It just because, you know, like you know, to be honest with you, what the main thing is like, I guess people are scared to be judged, or like judge, you know, people be judged, what's the word I'm looking for, like judgmental towards you or whatever, and I wouldn't worry about that, you know. So you know, so I just recommend everybody trying at least once, and if you need to know anything, then you know, then if you go to anybody's streams, you know, like anybody in the fish fam, and you just ask them, and I'm sure that somebody will help you out. You know, that's how I know as much as I do.
Whether what you're talking about or not. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hate that I heard or
What?
somebody told me stuff.
Yeah. Hey, I've done that a lot.
Well, I'm doing better about it. Maria thanked everybody, so that means the lights are about to go out, I think.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Maria, and
Thank you, everyone.
doing extra time, overtime. I'll have to pay time and a half, Bobby. Thanks.
Thank you so much, all you mods and all the members that is signed up to Bob, and I hope everyone has a fantastic night. And
R.A. Weiss wants to know what video editing program you use.
I don't use one.
That's what I always.
I mean,
I do use TubeBuddy a little bit to do thumbnails or stuff like that. Rocco, and rightly so. Rocco said he gets judged all the time. LOL. All right. Thanks, Bobby. It was a great first stream, and I'm going to take a break before Mike fires it up. Thanks everybody for coming out and supporting Bobby. Much appreciated.
Thank you so much, everyone.